something that I mean that it is you when you design a conversation, but it is not available. It is not suitable with your student. So you can create, you can time a conversations, and then you read it. You use a vocaro.com to record your voice, and then you um, use a threads.com to convert the text, right? That means you have a different way to combine the way to design materials to teach listening and speaking. Okay? If we mention of teaching reading, okay, so here we should come to many things that ought, right, that can provide us. Um, let's see, right here we have the real text, okay, as well as the audio file, reading with the audio file. Okay, for example, I come into the animal, all right? So in here, you have the reading. You have the reading. Copy, you can copy this one, right? Copy this one, and then you put in uh, the Word document, or even though you copy it in the PowerPoint slide, all right? And then you can um, download as well as the audio file here, right? The audio file here. So I think um, many things that those can provide us the reading passage, sentences, right? When they um, analyze English sentences that focus on new word, right? You have some activity, right? For example, the word and word family relevant to the reading, um, and then you have some audio file together with that. So I think it is a suitable for teaching, for materials to teach reading. Another website that you can come into dreamreader.net, right? Or you have an English profile.com or text inspector. If you come into this website, okay, so you can analyze, for example, I just copy a reading. I mean, that is an extensive reading, and I wonder whether the reading text is appropriate with the level of my student or not. So I can copy this one and then put in the text inspector. I copy the reading text and then put in here. Okay, and then I analyze. I analyze the reading text. So you may find somewhere, for example, on the net, or you can find in some other books, right? So when you analyze this one, um, okay, so come into Lexi's EVP GP, okay, and then you can see that the reading text mostly focus on A1 level. However, it also appears something in C1 and C2, but your student is just B1 or A2, right? So you want to reduce the, the difficulty of the reading text, right? So you may check how can you change some word that appear in C1 and C2, okay? So you check what word. So you come into C2 here, and you check to show the word. Okay, so talking about is the level C2. It is a very difficult, right? So you may change, you may reduce, you may adapt. That means you change you replace this word by an easy one, right? You can use the synonym and double check whether it makes sense with the reading text or not, right? Or you check C1, that is a prior. Prior is a very difficult for your student, all right? So when you reduce the very difficult word, right? So you may use the reading text you find, or if it is not suitable, you cannot change the difficult word, so you may find another reading text. Okay, can you get that point? Okay, so that is the way we practice with English profile and text inspector when we teach reading. And I save time to share with you the way how can we uh, use a tool to design materials for teaching writing. Someone may think that teaching writing is very easy. However, the way we give feedback, the way give the student, um, we give the student score, right, is take a lot of time. Okay, so how can we avoid time consuming? I suggest that we may use the following tool. Okay, first, when we find some topic, right, to teach writing, you may come into IELTS, right, list. Okay, so when you come into this website, right, so you can have um, a very clearly, all right, task one, task two, how can it require, and there are so many topic, so many topic, right? They give you some model, right, some structure, and answer review. Right? For example, how can we use a linking word? How can we time essay? How can we use some structure? And how can we paraphrase? So I think this it is a very useful when we find a topic. And if you um, find the topic already, how can you make a plan, particularly for teaching free writing? You know, in teaching writing, we have a three kind um, of it. That is a control writing, um, guided writing, and free writing. And if it is the control writing or guided writing, we can use some tool for teaching grammar, because the grammar structures is the way we use the control and guided writing. However, with free writing, I think we may use a kind of Grammarly, right? Grammarly to check um, the student work, because it is not only a grammar structure, but it is also the way we use punctuations, the way we use a sentence connector, and um, I think you may have the way to use a marking program. If you download marking program, here that is help you to give the student feedback. Right? For example, it is available with marking program. You can come into this website, all right, and they provide you to download marking for, or even though you can use a marking stick, download for free just in um, seconds or 1 minute for free, right? And after you download